yo! What up, fam? I'm dying right now. Let me roll my windows up. I was just at 1,000 steps. Trying to set a PR today. I failed it. I came up short 7 seconds. God damn it. God damn it. So, I was at 1,000 steps today. Finished. And, I can't even think straight right now. I was sitting at the top. I've been done for like 40 minutes and I'm still dying, guys. That's how hard that was today. 30 minutes and 6 seconds today. Damn it. Trying to break 30 minutes for 10. Thought today was going to be the day. Set a PR for my first 5. Did it in 13 minutes and about 20-30 seconds. Which was under a 27-minute pace, but my last 2, man, I was dead. Anyway, I was at the top when I was done hanging out, resting, because I was dying, pouring sweat, and this woman comes up with a group of her friends, and she did 1. She did 1, but she sat down on the ground, and her eyes were black, right? And I noticed right away, I'm like, oh shit, she's blood sugar crashing. And because her ass is out of shape, eats like shit, and don't work out, right? I see it all the time, right? Happens all the time whenever I get, new clients, and it happens a lot. I see it a lot, like at the corporate gyms and stuff like that. People pass out in the gyms all the time. So, but I've seen it happen hundreds of times, right? So she's sitting down and she's kind of dazed. Her friends are talking to her and she's not there, and I'm like, oh shit. So they're like, all right, let's go. So she stands up and she immediately starts to stumble, and I'm like, grab her, she's going down. So her friends grab her, right? And she's like going down. She's a heavy girl, right? Like it took they were having to like struggle to try and hold her up, right? So she's going down. And I've seen this happen to the point to where it's really bad, to where when they pass out, they'll literally just fall and then start fucking seizing, right? So I'm like, catch her, she's going down. So they grab her and they can barely hold her up, and I'm like, sit her down on the ground. I'm like, who's got food or like some Gatorade or a protein shake or something? So this girl like happens to be walking up the stairs, right? And she has a Gatorade in her hand, and I'm like, give her your Gatorade before she passes out. So, and I do not condone ever eating or drinking Gatorades, people, because it's pure fucking sugar, okay? But in this moment, in this instant, right, it was the only thing we had available. It was going to keep this chick from fucking seizing, passing out, maybe going into a coma, okay? So in this instant, it was okay, because it's fucking saved her life, okay? So anyway, they sit her down, and she's like, she's fucking gone, okay? Like, gone. And then they're like trying to give her the Gatorade, and she's like, lips are like, she's like not even conscious at this point, right? So I'm like, tilt your head back, drink the Gatorade. And then so they're trying to like pour it in her mouth, and then so some of it gets in her mouth, and then her body recognized it, and then she kind of like came to for like half a second, and then started to swallow, right? And then within seconds she was like back, she fucking came back to consciousness, right? Within seconds. But had I not been experienced, had I actually not been there, right? Had I know, like, because normally I would have already left, right? Because I usually only hang out there for about 8-10 minutes when I'm done, and then I take off. But I was dying today, so I was sitting up there for like a half an hour. So, sitting on the floor just like, Had I not been there, she probably would have died today, because nobody would have known what was going on, because nobody had a clue what was going on. I was the only one that recognized what was going on. So, but anyway, saved a life today. I save lives every day, but in this particular instant, absolutely saved a fucking life today. So, ha! Geisler's on here. What up, dog? Geisler knows all about this, because I did this exact same thing to him the first time he came to Stairs. Ain't that right, Geisler? You know what I'm talking about. He experienced the same exact thing, except I had some, I gave him a bag of nuts, because I had some nuts with me, and in my truck, and he was the same way. Going down, I'm like, dude, let me give you some nuts. You about to die right now. Geisler knows firsthand what this is all about. So, dude, trust me, it happens all the time, guys, all the time. So, I would always keep like an emergency bag of nuts or something in your car, or maybe like an emergency protein packet or something like that, protein powder. Because I don't recommend drinking protein shakes and shit like that, but for emergency purposes like this, so you don't fucking go into a coma when your blood sugar crashing, yes, keep that shit on you, okay? So, on the other side of this, let me give you guys a little life lesson too, because I see this all the time, like that chick that was working out with the Gatorade, okay? If you are fueling your workouts, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, okay? You're going to come to the Stairs, you're going to go work out, and you're going to drink Gatorade the whole time. You're wasting your time. Because instead of your body utilizing body fat for energy, right, it's going to be running off the sugar. On top of that, too, when you consume sugar or carbs, it triggers your body to release a hormone known as insulin, okay? Insulin is a storage hormone. When insulin is in your blood, fat burning stops. Okay? See where I'm going with this? So if you guys are fueling your workouts with fucking Gatorades and shit like that, right? You're going to work out, you're wasting your fucking time. Because you're not using body fat for energy. You're fucking using the damn sugars. Right? So you're wasting your fucking time. On top of that, you're triggering insulin. Right? So even after you work out, you still ain't going to be burning any body fat, right? You're wasting your time, okay? So with that said, if you want to be burning body fat, you want to keep your carbs to a minimum, okay? Minimum. And that's the main reason why. If you want to lose fat fast, okay? If you want to lose fat fast, cut your carbs, okay? And track your macros, okay? Because just cutting carbs ain't good enough, right? But if you're cutting your carbs and you're tracking your macros, that's the fastest way you're going to lose fat. Okay? Fastest way. Right? But you got to create a calorie deficit. Because at the end of the day, fat loss only occurs through calorie deficits. So those of you guys that are doing, I'm doing paleo, I'm doing keto, I'm doing low carb, right? Why you still fat then, motherfucker? Because you're fucking eating 5,000 calories of bacon and fucking cheese and all kinds of shit that is getting your calorie count way high, and you're never dipping into body fat. Okay? Just a little lesson for you there, guys. But, like I said, do keep an emergency something in your vehicle, okay? At all times for instances like this, because you will come across this at gyms, right? May even be you, okay? On occasion. So always keep that shit on hand. I normally keep like a bag of nuts in my vehicle usually for the kids. You know, if we're trapped, I don't carry any kids in this car though. So I don't have anything in here. But lesson learned today, I'm definitely gonna start keeping something in my car just in case. So I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I'll put some emergency nuts in my car for situations just like this, just in case. So, but this is a life lesson for all you guys, because you will come across this if you're active, if you're working out anywhere. It happens all the time, people. And what it is everybody's bodies, because they're used to basically living off sugar for their entire lives, right? Their bodies are basically what's known as sugar burners. So it's not very good at utilizing fat for energy, right? So what happens is when you start working out, it's real easy to fucking go blood sugar crash, right? So, see it all the time, man. All the time. I can't tell you how it's literally, like, it literally happens to the great majority of every single one of my clients that starts to train. And literally, like, sometimes they're just warming up, right? Like, they're hardly doing anything. Like, isn't that right, Anthony? Anthony Geisler on his first day training in the gym, too. He almost died. He was laying on my couch in the lobby, pale white. Gone. Okay? Same situation. Gave him some nuts. He was cool. Say, okay? So I had a buddy one time. Let me tell you another story. He actually might hop on here. If he hops on here. It's another guy named Anthony. Let me see if he hopped on here yet. Different Anthony. Buddy of mine lives in Vegas. And he come to train with me, and we had just started. And we had done maybe like 3 exercises, and I was really just putting him through like a little test to test like his upper body strength and stuff like that. And he's like, man, I don't feel so good, right? He's like 6'5", 250, big dude. And I see his eyes going black, right? And I'm already thinking like, all right, let's go lay down. I'm gonna go get you a protein shake right now so you don't fucking pass out on me right now, right? He's like, all right. And as we start to walk to go lay him down, he runs into a machine, right? Like with his shoulder, doom, and then he just, boom! All 6'5" of him, kaboom! Hits the ground, passes out cold, starts to fucking seize, right? And I'm like, holy shit! So, sit him up, put him up against the machine, and I'm like, hey, do you feel like you got low blood sugar? And he's like, nod yes. I'm like, all right. So I run, go get him protein shake real fast, give him a protein shake, and literally within seconds, boom, he came back to it. And he's like, holy shit, bro. And he's like, all right, I'm ready for more. And I'm like, nah, we're done today. You're about to pass out again on me, man. No, sir, you're done today. Go home and eat some food, and then we'll pick this up in a couple days. So, anyway, it happens. It happens, guys. So that's your lesson for today. That's your life lesson today. Always keep your eyes out for that, especially for people who are new in the gym. Especially if you're new, right? If you're gonna go start working out, know that this is a possibility, so keep some food on hand, okay? So, anyway, that's all I wanted to say today. Make sure you guys don't eat like assholes and drink like assholes today. Make sure you eat smart, drink smart. Protein and vegetables. Protein and vegetables. If you're gonna be drinking Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio, straight liquor. Me and Des going down to Coronado Island tonight, doing a little getaway. So we'll be doing a little bit of drinking, a little bit of whatever's tonight, having a good time down in the San Diego area. But you guys have a great weekend.